Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to a Pure Angels of Light reading. So this is only going to be using two decks. They want to have pure angel light reading and messages. And almost think of yourself, what will help you through this time. I'm keeping in mind they were giving me picture yourself as an angel of light. Remain lighthearted no matter what's going on. Keep raising your light, keep raising your spirit, aligning yourself. They kept on saying stay highly connected to spirit. They even said lost and found, reclaim your wings. So we are to feel literally like the angels of light and here walking the grounds like we're doing the work. So we're getting pure angels of light messages for this reading, and so I want to get clear messages for angels of light. So tapping in right now, what are the messages that clearly wanted to come out, because I had no intention of doing this reading actually. I was about to do another reading and then I was guided to do these. So this is pure angels of light messages for right now to help us literally be lighthearted, light in spirit, raise our spirit constantly, and stay uplifted. It's the way to go. It's like leading to everything. It's leading to new abundance. It's being lighthearted and following your heart compass, your divine heart, and just flying forward with that. Like I kept on saying, you're like the high priestess at work. So remain very clear, very pure, very open, following your heart. Reclaim your wings. Be lighthearted, light in spirit, and stay connected. So, okay, one more shuffle. We're going to get clear angel light messages for anyone watching this channel. Okay, here we go. Angels of light. What are the messages you wanted to bring forth? Oh, okay, that almost spelled out. Very clear. Let's get clear, pure messages. Okay, there goes one. I'm so curious. Okay, let me see what the first angel of light message is. Archangel Jophiel. Okay, Archangel Jophiel works on the golden ray, drawing wisdom from source. Ask him to illuminate you and help you to connect with your own deep knowing. He will also help you to learn and absorb information. So if you're studying or involved in any form of education, divine assistance is available to you now. Call on Archangel Jophiel for direction and strength. He will help you to remove negativity and become open-minded, clear, and wise. Exactly how they want us to be: open-minded, clear, and wise. The angels remind you it is time for you to wear the golden cloak of wisdom. So visualize yourself surrounded in gold light and be wise. And the affirmation is, I connect with my inner wisdom. Just like I said, we're like the high priestess at work. You want to remain as clear and pure as possible, and you're tapped in with all this wisdom. You're working on the golden ray, drawing wisdom directly from source. They're using you for the co-creations right now. They're using you. You have to be a direct, clear, open channel at this time and tap into that. They're helping you. Just like in the beginning, they said, picture yourself an angel of light. You want to be pure. You want to be clear. You want to be tapping into that wisdom, almost like the high priestess at work with all you do. And that's how we're connecting with your own deep knowing. That's our headlight for this time, they kept on saying as well. So I connect with my own inner wisdom, and surround yourself in gold light and be wise. This is what you're connecting to. This is how we're seeing our way, feeling our way with this deep knowing. And this is being amplified at this time, and they're asking for you to go with that. Definitely continue to tap into that for direction and strength. They kept on saying our physical eyes, do not look at the physical world with your eyes. We're feeling our way with a deep knowing. They said in the other reading, you're following your heart compass, almost on cruise control. It's your mind's not getting in the way of it anymore. You're going by your heart and your deep knowing. Remain clear, open, and pure. This is why it's a pure angels of light reading, literally, which I've never really called it that before, even when I use this deck. It's pure angels of light messages. So that is number one major. They're making me pause for a while on that. So it's really trusting your divine inner guidance above all else, trusting that clear sight above all else. You know how I say all our clear abilities, CLAIR, are more clear for this time, especially now because we can't go by our physical senses. We're using all our clear abilities at this time and following it almost automatically on cruise control, because it's we're being used in that fashion, and you just got to get out of the way of that and trust that. And we're tapped into all this divine wisdom. They kept on saying it's like the divine high priestess at work. and they're using you for these creations, co-creations, recreations, what you're doing, what you're working on, even your connections, how you're showing up for people. They're using you. We're all helping each other. And then the next one is, I just said we're all helping each other. It's cooperation. Cooperation. Listen, we kept on getting the Three of Pentacles in every reading I've ever done during this time. It's like the new major arcana. This is divine cooperation. You're being used. That's why they want you to be literally like an angel of light, very clear, open, and pure, and going forward with a deep knowing. With your clear abilities rather than what you're seeing in the physical. They're using you. It's cooperation. We're all helping each other, supporting each other. And it's angel wisdom suggests that you use your skills and talents for the common good. Yes, because when you're used as a clear channel, you're not just helping yourself, but others as well. So you almost can't, with your physical mind, encompass the levels of what you're doing or how it's affecting the rest of the world with your energy. Like, you might think it's just... I can't explain it, but if you get inspired, it's a lot about inspired actions. If you get pushed to do something, don't let your mind get in the way and doubt it or not do that outpouring, because it's helping you and it's helping others. And it's something that you almost can't physically work out in your mind, the levels in which it's helping. So just trust it. It's really going by your heart and being a divine channel at this time, clear, pure, and open, and not letting yourself get in the way of that, because it's part of this cooperative energy of the co-creations, recreations. It's also just being a divine support at this time. You know what they made me feel right before I did this reading? I will share it with you now. Never in our lifetime have we had a shared collective experience such as this for such a length of time. We've had one-shot deals where something catastrophic happened, but within, a week, a month, or something, we get back on our feet. Never this length of time for a lifetime. And they were saying, how extraordinary is that? Because when you ever have a personal experience of, say, mourning or loss or anything else, yeah, people are around for maybe a couple of days or a week, but then you're really on your own with that experience. And sadly enough, unless you're extraordinarily psychic or empathic or whatever, people don't even have the capacity, unless they're directly hit, to really fully understand your experience. What they were saying, there has never been a time in our lifetime here, right now, where for such a long length of time we're all having this shared experience. And how profound and extraordinary that is, because we're there for each other in ways we never were before. We have appreciation on levels we never had before. We're connecting on ways that we never were before. We have a shared experience. We're a prolonged experience for a great length of time. It's forced us to tap into great strength. It forced us, like I always said, it didn't bring us to our knees, it brought us to our hearts. And there's a divine cooperation here on so many levels I don't even have words for, that they keep on making me feel. And no matter how much I try and explain it, I can't even get to the fullness of it. But this is what we're seeing, and that's why we're connecting on levels we never did, to authentic. I don't even have the word. I can't even find the word that they're giving me. It's such a genuine, authentic way. On levels, deeper levels than ever before. We're there in divine ways for each other like never before, because the need is greater. We have further appreciation. It's also what's needed for the co-creations and recreations right now. All of this, okay? So cooperation, angel wisdom suggests that you use your skills and talents for the common good. We're being used in that way. That's why this is a pure, clear. They're asking us to be pure and clear and do that outpouring and be used in that way. So you are clearly following up and just pouring using your skills and talents for the common good. So when you get that impulse, that inner wisdom, inner knowing, you just go. Eliminate power struggles, conflict, and competition, which come from an ego desire to win. Cooperation for the highest good promotes harmony and togetherness and draws the best from everyone. There is no competition. In every reading I ever got, they even said, it's almost opposite what we're taught. Don't go for the likes. Don't go for the feedback. Don't go for the pats on the back. Don't go for the thank yous. Don't compare yourself to others. It's all of that. There's no competition. We all have individual purpose. They literally said there's a space for you to rise in the fullness of all you are already, just like the sun. You know how the sun rises and it has its spot in the sky? That you who's listening already have full permission to rise up in all you are and shine brilliantly. Never compare yourself to another person. Never think you're less than another person in their abilities or capabilities. Like, don't do that to yourself. Don't create those barriers. They need you in the capacity right where you're planted to outpour. honestly, you don't know who you touch during your day just by a kind word, a kind deed, what you're doing for work, the chain, the link that you are in the chain of all. You have no idea. They always remind me of that. And it's very easy to get hard on ourselves, like we're not doing enough, we're not making an impact, or we don't mean much. No, no. There, you are invaluable. And like they kept on saying, you who's listening is extraordinary. Make no mistake, these are extraordinary times. If you're here, you're extraordinary. You must know that. Like, please know that. I'm almost begging you to know that. Your energy is so important. Even if no one sees or hears or thanks you or anything, your energy in existing makes a difference. Just like right now, we're not paying attention to the sun. It's providing life. It's providing growth. It's just being here is affecting everything as you are. So I'm trying to relay to you. I have chills all over my body. Sometimes I don't have words for what they're make me feel, and I'm trying so hard to convey it in messages. And very often I repeat because I feel like if you didn't catch my last video, this is still a message for you. If you happen to catch this one, the importance of you and to remain clear. And it was 11:11 when I said that. It's the importance of you. It was 11:11 right when I said that. Okay, so that's why they're making me go on and babble about that. Cooperation for the highest good promises harmony, togetherness, and draws the best from everyone. And that's really what it is. We need to rise up and inspire each other, support each other to rise up to our fullest. And that's why they kept on saying, too, it's so important. Let go of those people that don't do that, because you're so needed right now. It's not just for your own health, it's for like the health of the universe. Like, you cannot put up with the energy drains, the toxicity, all of that, because it's like, see, if you yourself were consumed with someone just toxic, and when I need a positive feedback on something, like maybe you could have been more helpful, more helpfully used. Don't get clogged up. They kept on saying that. It's like, know that you're very part of what's going on here. See, it's almost like you have to be aware of that, to where you're more useful, to where you're being almost carried to do something. This is very intuitive, I have to say. It's very much being that divine high priestess, knowing where you're meant to be, where you're moved, like not fighting that flow. Okay, so cooperation for the highest good promotes harmony, togetherness, and draws the best from everyone. And that is together collectively what we're doing. So make it your aim that everyone has a sense of satisfaction from work done. Then you become a spreader of goodwill and harmony. Your angel guidance is to bring people together and explore how you can mutually assist each other. You can't make this up. And that's what we're being used for. What you're rising up, but then we're supporting each other in divine ways right now. So your angel guidance is to bring people together and explore how you can mutually assist each other. This is not competition. This is not outdoing each other. It's not even looking at each other like that at all. It's together we rise, right? Just like that thank you note that I did on that review, the spirit cards, together we rise, together we truly do rise. And your attitude of sharing will ensure that you benefit in your turn, for the angels will bless your endeavors. Affirmation, I cooperate with everyone. Yes, yes, yes. And that's why the Three of Pentacles is the new major arcana. Make no mistake about it. So we have here, I connect with my inner wisdom and I cooperate with everyone. Yes, we cooperate because we know it's for the good of it all. And we're being used. And it's bigger than what we can even imagine. And look, it's positivity. It's positivity. And that is why they said, think of yourself as an angel of light and continuously raise your spirit, uplift your spirit. Positivity. When you are positive, you keep directing a stream of high vibration energy with your thoughts, words, and actions. Yes, we are to keep directing that stream of high vibration energy with your thoughts, your words, and actions. That's why they said remain pure, clear, open, positive, uplifted. Think of yourself literally as an angel of light. That's what you want to be, because that's what you're attracting. That's what you're co-creating. They're using you at this time. And in this time when it's darker or more chaotic, we're being used even more. That's when we have to amp it up. That's why I had all those readings, additional readings this month about amping up your light, amping up your power, amping up your spirit. They even said the number one thing to do every day on a metaphorical to-do list is raise your spirit first, because then everything on what you're supposed to do and how you do it will be illuminated. This affects others and they help you towards your purpose. The angels are aware of the power of your positivity, and they too will support your intentions. You choose your thoughts and attitudes, so focus on loving, abundant, and successful outcomes in every area of your life. Your positivity will make you feel happy, fulfilled, healthy. And here, I am positive and strong. And that's what they want us to rise up and go forth with, that you're positive, you're strong, you're coming from a cooperative, uplifting energy, all working together, cooperation, and remain clear. I mean, we are like the high priestess at work with this divine knowing that we're here for this, tapping into your divine wisdom for this. They're showing you the way, how to do it, what to do. But no, make no doubt about it. Whatever urges you get, inspired actions, that's what you're being used for on so many levels. I don't even have the words for. But that's why it's being pure, open, and a clear channel almost for this divine inspirations, cooperation, being there for each other. Okay, the next one is forgiveness. We're letting go of so much. Angel wisdom reminds you that challenging people and situations are sent to you as your most important teachers. Look at what we're learning through this time. Without them, your soul would not grow. That's what they keep on saying about this experience, how we have grown so much. It has squeezed the divine parts out of us. That's what I was trying to tap into before. They kept on saying situations and circumstances squeeze out. Like, it didn't bring us to our knees, it brought us to our hearts. We didn't know our own strength. They kept on making me repeat that Whitney Houston song, one of her last songs she ever sang. It's beautiful. I didn't know my own strength. Did we know that we had these capacities until this time happened? I mean, how we're rising up and what we're doing? Your guidance is to let go of the hurt, resentment, and anger of the past. We're doing a huge cleansing, letting go. And that's part of the recreations we're doing after we let go of the old here. We're letting go of the hurt, the resentment, the anger of the past. Remember, we have to be clear, open, and pure to be a divine channel. When you forgive others and yourself, your karma is rubbed out of your soul records. You will enjoy love in your heart and a lightness of spirit. What did I say? They want you to look at yourself as an angel of light. You will enjoy love in your heart. Just like I said, it didn't bring us to our knees, it brought us to our heart, and lightness of spirit. And they want us to go forward and live that way. And it's difficult. We're human. It's difficult. But that's why it's a recurring, continuous thing. You will enjoy love in your heart and lightness of your spirit. Ask the angels to help you dissolve your hurt, your anger, your guilt. They will take your burdens from you. They made me post that spirit message. Put it down. Lay down all your burdens. Just let it down. Bring it down. When you love unconditionally, there is nothing to forgive. Love is forgiving. So open your heart and give love. I forgive myself and others. And it says, I am free. And that this whole thing is setting us free to new levels of love for ourselves and others. And that's the new ascension. That is what also the divine ingredient where we're creating and recreating right now from. We're changing the world. They're asking us to continuously do that because that's how we're being used. And we have Archangel Shamuel. And we have Archangel Shamuel works on the pink ray of love. Yes, and being blessed with this Archangel card indicates that you are ready to open your heart to unconditional love. And that's where we're all coming from. That's what this has squeezed out of us. Love has no restrictions and accepts all people as they are, nor does it judge. True love is so powerful that it dissolves hurt, anger, and separation. That's what it's dissolving this. Let love flow from your heart and touch your loved ones, those you dislike, and strangers. It's this outpouring. This creates a bridge of light which the angels can move along to bring hope and peace. In return, your life will be blessed and filled with love, and the affirmation is, my heart is filled with the flame of love. Just like I said, we transcended this whole time with like a golden heart. A heart of gold is what they said. My heart is filled with the flame of love. That's how we're moving forward. That's what's changing the world. Don't hold back because they're using you on various things, this cooperation and creation, co-creation, like the Three of Pentacles card that we keep getting. You have to remain positive. Picture yourself an angel of light, constantly up, raise your spirit, be positive no matter what. We're letting go of so much just to be a clear outpouring of love, no matter who, no matter what the circumstances. We have all these archangel help for this, to be tapped into this inner wisdom. And I want to say inner knowing. There's a part of us that knows. We've almost rose up to this. We knew this was going to be on some level. We've been prepped for this, I want to say, and we've been made strong for this time. You may even be reflecting on, wow, how am I even getting through this time as I am? It's almost like we've been given divine power, um, divine strength. You could even look back at your life. You're almost in training for this. This is like where we hold our own. They kept on saying holding your own, and right where you are, you could be completely, like they said, no one has to see, hear, or thank you or anything, but where you are. And a lot of times we're doing this alone, I want to say too. So there's something about when I talk about being strong or being a real divine clear channel, it's like you're not getting fed really from anything else but the divine. Like that's what I want to say too. That's what's so extraordinary about this. Nobody is with you 24/7, even during this time. So it's almost like I almost, kudos sounds like such a cute word for it, but we don't give ourselves credit. I mean, we're really holding our own through this time, and the strength and the balance and the power it takes, the love it takes, to keep rising up, to stay positive, to keep doing all this during this time. And you don't really have the same crutches that you would have in a normal time. It's not, we can't even be that close to each other. So it is amazing. It is extraordinary. I know I keep going on about it, but I'm trying to convey what they tell me. So now let's get the pocket full of angels. We're going to end it with direct messages from the angels. Since this is a pure Angels of Light reading, what are the angel messages? Okay, this one. I love the backs of these cards. Aren't they so cute? Of course, all my decks that I use in readings I'll put down below, but I love this. Look, Angels of Light, and look at that. So we have look past outward appearances. What did I say? We do not trust our sight of the physical. We are like cloaked in golden wisdom. No matter what this card says, this is what that's part of the message I want to say. There is something in your life that you may not be seeing or understanding clearly at this time. This could be a situation that is presenting itself to you, or a person to whom you are not giving your full and deserving attention. The angels want you to look beyond the surface for the light and good intentions that are held within all that surrounds you. You may be pleasantly surprised. And the affirmation is search for that beyond your sight, as when you've seen dimness, you'll now find the light. Yeah, they're asking us, that's why our clear abilities are more clear. That's why we're feeling our way. That's why there's a part of us that's trusting our divine intuition above all else. Our clear abilities, I kept on saying our clear abilities are more clear because it's our sight. We're not going by what we see in the physical. We're trusting our intuition, our divine guidance. Search for that beyond your sight, as where you've seen dimness, you'll now find the light. They're saying you are an angel of light, literally, like tapped into divine wisdom, and you know better than to just go by your physical eyes at this point. We're way beyond that. It's you go by your heart, you go by your intuition, you go by divine wisdom, your divine knowing. That's how we can look past outward appearances at this time. That's one of our gifts, thank God, during this time, that we didn't get sucked into the darkness. We're remaining positive. We don't sink, we rise up, because we know to look past outward appearances. We have the bigger perspective, the higher perspective. Okay, now they're all coming out. You cannot believe what's going on. Artistic expression. What did I say? Cooperation for the creations, co-creations, expressing yourself. It's all about creativity, following those divine ideas. I don't care if people give it credit or not. We are getting divine ideas, inspired actions to do, outpour. Allow your creativity to unfold today, whatever form that may take, whether it is writing, drawing, painting, singing, dancing, or something else. And whether or not you allow anyone else, you can't make this up. And whether, my favorite line to say, and whether or not you allow anyone else to see or hear what you are doing through your chosen art form, it is a way of expressing yourself and will give you an inner sense of satisfaction and well-being. Who knows, you may even discover a hidden talent. And just what they always make me say, you don't do anything for another person to see, hear, give you feedback, clap on the back, thank yous. That's not what we're moved by. No, it's so divine. I have to say, you don't need anyone else's permission. You don't need, it's almost opposite what every social media thing, you want the thumbs up, you want the feedback. No, that is not, who cares? Allow your creativity to fold. Even if you're not an artist, it's like whatever you're doing in your life, how you approach your work, everything is creative. Our life is creative. So give yourself permission, whatever form it takes, writing, drawing, painting, singing, dancing, there's something else. And whether or not you allow anyone else to see or hear or know or anything, what you are doing through your chosen art form, it is a way of expressing yourself and will give you an inner sense of satisfaction and well-being. It also keeps you positive and uplifts your spirit, and it helps others as well. Who knows? You may even discover a hidden talent. So the affirmation is dance with your angels, sing with the sea, express yourself freely, and just let yourself be. And they do want you to have this divine, clear outpouring of your artistic endeavors, your every creative idea, inspiration, work projects, creative projects, everything. Go ahead with confidence. They are backing you. Have you been asking your angels if the time is right to proceed with something that you have been hesitant about because of lack of confidence? Have you asked them for a sign? You have been drawn to this message today as your angels are telling you yes, so long as it instinctively feels right to you. Remember, we have that divine inner wisdom, and that's our sight. That's how we're feeling our way through with our divine wisdom. We're the high priestess at work. So you have been drawn to this message today as your angels are telling you yes, so long as it instinctively feels right to you and harmonizes with your hopes, needs, and inherent values. Go for it. And it says, have faith in your instincts and trust in today. Your angels are with you and lighting your way. Let me tell you, they sure are. They sure are. So you tap into, we're running on almost cruise control of our high priestess ability. We're going by our heart and our instincts and our divine knowing and divine guidance, and our intuition is leading the way. It's our divine headlights. I've said it over and over. And the last one is making a difference. And it goes back to cooperation. And that's why they want us to be a clear, pure, open channel. We're together for yourself. You're making a difference in your life. But then you don't know what your outpourings are making a difference. It ripples out. It's affecting others. What you're pouring out into your work, into your creative projects, anything. It makes a difference when you're coming from this. And making a difference. What you say or do today could make a difference in other people's lives as well as your own. Exactly what I said. And why they made me babble. You have no idea the difference you make. You cannot have a physical understanding of the difference you make. And I'm almost begging myself to remind myself that this as well. We make such a difference we don't even realize. And I feel like we're harder on ourselves, and that's why they keep on making me feel, it's almost making me like cheer up, because they're drumming this home. You make such a difference. You make such a difference. If someone doesn't tell you that you make a difference, they're telling you you make a difference. If you haven't been seen or heard or congratulated or feedback or thank you, they're telling you thank you. You make a difference. You make a difference. You don't even realize how much you make a difference. And please know that, and please remind yourself of that. And I am drinking this in. That's all I'm saying, because I'm getting this directly. And now that this is a card, this is like the sprinkle on top of this message. You're making a difference. What you say or do today could make a difference in other people's lives as well as your own. Please choose your words carefully. Remember, we have positivity back here. Please choose your words carefully, giving considered thought to what message you may convey to others through a simple word or statement. Just what I said. It could just be a passing word. You could just be supportive to somebody. You don't know how you affect others just by very simple things. Always be mindful of the sensitivity of others. You are being counseled also to be absolutely sure that you are making the correct choices before making a final decision on anything important today. You're being counseled. You have angels all around you lighting the way, giving you divine intuition and wisdom. Like they said, you're like the high priestess. I keep on saying you're like the high priestess. It's what we're following, our hearts and our intuitive direction and our knowing. It's lighting the way. It's our divine headlight. So we are being counseled. Pay attention to the messages and what you're getting directly. Give thought to what you're doing. Be mindful of what you say. The kindest words and gestures could make someone's day. You're making a difference. So I have to let you know there are archangels all over the place. You're be pure, clear, open. Follow those inspired actions, ideas, inspiration. Know you're making such a difference with whatever you're doing. Look past outward appearances. We know to remain positive no matter what. Higher perception and perspective of everything, because we're like the divine high priestess, and remain connected. Like they said, I'll end it with how it began. Picture yourself, you are to envision yourself as an angel of light, and keep rising yourself up and be as pure and clear and open. Going forward, you have no idea what a difference you make as you fly on during your day, what your outpourings are. there's no competition. Each one of us, like they said, you rise up in the fullness of all you are. You have a position already supported by the universe, just like the sun does every day to rise up in that space. So do you. And that was like such an outpouring of you're making a difference. You're making a difference. You're making a difference just remaining positive during this time. You're making a difference just making up a kind word to someone. You're definitely making a difference in what you're outpouring in artistic expression. You're making a difference on levels that you're not even aware of. So this has been the Angels of Light reading messages for us for this time. And this was just a beautiful reading. I'm drinking in the messages. I'll be rewatching this myself for remembrance, for reminding. And I feel more than that, they're giving us a pat on the back. They see and know all we're doing. They see how we're handling everything. And there's just been so much love and support for that. And I feel that, we don't get that love and support 24/7. It's not possible from humans. And I'm just so happy they come through with such clear messages for us to really remain positive and uplifted and go ahead with confidence and pour out your artistic expressions. It's all about cooperation. Like I kept on saying, that Three of Pentacles is the new major arcana. We're all working together. We all rise together. We're all supporting each other with all these co-creations, recreations, the new. And it's just beautiful how we're getting through it. It's truly extraordinary how we're getting through it. And to give ourselves more credit, because every time I do a reading, that's like all they want to outpour. And I'm just so grateful. And I hope I'm communicating it, that you're getting the magnitude. Because when I'm telling you these things, I'm almost like holding back tears. I have goosebumps all over my body. When I say there is tremendous outpouring of love, there really just is. And more than that, but like acknowledgement and like a thank you. And sometimes that's just really all you need, because it's, these times are just extraordinary. So I'm going to go before I cry. Okay, so this has been the Angels of Light reading and messages. Take care. Bye-bye.